Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, details are now emerging how everything was planned as Rigathi Gachagua was to be attacked in LIMURU. As the allegations are now coming in, as I was just watching a lady from LIMURU coming out to leak that the area member of parliament, Mr. Kiragu, was the one who was busy paying those goons each 400 shillings to ensure that Rigathi Gachagua was going to be dealt with sacrilegiously. As if that is not enough, Kenyans, we are being told that these goons were planted even on highway. And because the motorcade or convoy of Rigathi Gachagua was on a high speed, they were unable to catch up with Rigathi Gachagua's convoy. In other words, it was planned that they were going to deal with Rigathi Gachagua before even reaching to that barrier. But luckily, when Rigathi Gachagua arrived at that barrier, yes, we are being told that the gates, because it was happening in a school in LIMURU, and so all gates were closed. And they ensured that these goons were all of them inside that barrier. In other words, these goons were to start an attack. Then Rigathi Gachagua was not to escape, and they were to deal with Rigathi Gachagua seriously. And so I want you to watch how this lady is coming out to leak that it is Mr. Kiragu, the area member of parliament of LIMURU, who came out paying these goons. That is an allegation coming from the lady that I'm about to display her video, so that you can understand, how things went in LIMURU. So it was well planned, well crafted, with the result at the end of it. And now the result, you can see the vehicles of Rigathi Gachagua destroyed. Several mourners were injured. So I want you to watch. But before we watch, as we always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because sometimes you watch the video and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, ensure you like the video. Let us listen to this video.
Kiragu amelipa vijana kuanzia asubuhi, wamekuwa hapa, amewapea pesa. Sasa wamekuja hapa kwa tent, wameharibu kila viti over 1000 zimeharibika. Sasa tujui what's going on, venye tutafanya, but hii yote ni kutokana na Kiragu. Kuzia ndiye amelipa vijana. Kumekuja basi 2 asubuhi kabla twende mochale, alikuwa amepewa vijana pesa, yani kila mtu alikuwa amempea 400 cause walikuwa walevi, bangi wanafutia kwa barabara. Kulikuwa na confusion mingi, so hii yote hata zipi venye tutaeleza cause haieleweki, but kitu inatuma saa hizi ni venye wameacha hii home in this situation, cause after hii mazishi ifanyike finally maybe tukuje halabe, cause hizi vitu zote zimeharibika, hawezi wakalipa, cause hata mligiji hakuwa amesimama.
Watu wanauliza Kiragu ni nani?
Kiragu ni MP wa LIMURU.
So ni alikuwa amelipana?
Kiragu ndiye alikuwa amelipana. Iko yote it's between Kiragu. Hii mambo yote ni between. Hata tulikuwa tumefungiwa kwa gate. Gate ilikuwa imefungwa, kusiwe mtu atatoka. Ama gari za Rigathi zisitoke ili wafanye venye walikuwa wanataka tukiwa wote pamoja. Asante.
On the same note, as I was just trying to understand more details coming from LIMURU, I got an information from someone, who reached out to understand how things were in LIMURU. And I want to say it without any fear of contradiction, that as much as this thing was planned, crafted with the result at the end of the day, remember Rigathi Gachagua, despite of him being impeached, these people are feeling like Rigathi Gachagua is a threat. It doesn't mean that Rigathi Gachagua is a criminal, but Rigathi Gachagua is a threat in terms of masses in Mount Kenya region. You saw what happened. You saw what happened in Murang'a, where Moses Kuria was in that burial, where Irungu Kang'ata was in that burial. And William Ruto sent his speech through the governor, Irungu Kang'ata. Kindiki Kithure also sent his speech. But remember, Moses Kuria was forced to sit down. The speech of Kindiki Kithure was rejected. The speech of William Ruto was forced to be handed over by Irungu Kang'ata to the family. So whatever is happening in Kenya, it is just furious individuals from Mount Kenya region. They are feeling like Rigathi Gachagua is taking the ground, and especially the citizens from Mount Kenya region may walk out on William Ruto's government. So they are so stranded. How they are going to cope up with this situation? You saw them starting the so-called peaceful caravan. The other time when, of course, Rigathi Gachagua stormed in that meeting, we were told that Rigathi Gachagua get crushed, But you could see if Rigathi Gachagua was a rejected man, the crowd inge walk out. But you could see Rigathi Gachagua is being celebrated. So one thing that I can say is, as much as they want to attack Rigathi Gachagua, it is a man to be watched, the way I'm telling you. Because if Rigathi Gachagua was nobody, wangemuimpeach na wanyamaze. In fact, sahi wangekuwa na pull huge crowds. Wangekuwa wanataka tu Rigathi Gachagua kwa microphone. Wangekuwa haja na yeye. But because they have realized this man is so little politically, is mobilizer. And the crowd is coming slowly by slowly behind him. So as I was also listening to the close allies of Rigathi Gachagua, akina the Senate of Kiambu, the Senate of Nyandarua, Metu, they rush to DCI headquarters so that they can understand whatever is happening. And this is what they said.
Senator from Nyandarua, John Methu, how is the Deputy President, the former Deputy President? Is he okay?
I will not say that he's okay because I think stones were thrown into his car. In fact, I would say that Rigathi Gachagua is lucky to be alive today. From the events of what we've seen today, the attempt on his assassination was actually a live attempt. If you look at the young men who followed him to his vehicle, had he not been evacuated using the right hand of the back seat, had he sat on the ordinary left side of his car, he certainly would have been hurt badly. I'm sure he's still at home. I've started talking to him, and you can actually feel that he's not very okay. But what I would want to say is that if those people who are doing these things want to test our resolve, we are extremely determined to speak for our people, to speak for our nation. Finally, the wife of the Member of Parliament,
So I think the way you have listened to the close allies of Rigathi Gachagua, I'm telling you without fear of contradiction, these people are just creating violence in Mount Kenya region with no reason. The man is just in his own way. Ni jamaa tu unaweza pata mtu anapita kwa barabara ana shughuli zake. Yaani shughuli zako, yako shughuli zake. Lakini unachukua mawe unampiga. Rigathi Gachagua was impeached. Rigathi Gachagua was humiliated. Frustrated, undermined, kicked out like a school kid. Now he has decided to live his private life, engaging with the people. Now it is a problem. And I know the reason why they are so terrified. Because this man is taking the ground. It is not going to be as easy as you think. There's something that I've said it here very clear. It was better for these individuals wakuwe tu wagwarane na Rigathi Gachagua hapo kwa serikali. Naongoje tu mpaka 2027. Lakini hawakusikia. Sijui walichukua masikio yao wakaweka wapi. But the reality is, William Ruto is now regretting. I'm telling you, William Ruto is regretting what they did. In fact, he could have come out to stop this mission. He is literally regretting. And watch this space. Rigathi Gachagua is going to be a big threat to these individuals. Because they have felt like may fail. It is not easy to convince the people of the mountain. The only thing is they're using their members of parliament to do so. I'm telling you, even that member of parliament is going to be replaced very soon. 2027 is going to be replaced. Because even you can see the residents are not happy. If they were happy, they could have come out to say they don't want Rigathi Gachagua. But they're coming out to sympathize and see what they're doing for Rigathi Gachagua is not good. In fact, they're making Rigathi Gachagua to be popular. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till we meet in another video.